What's up, everyone? EC22X here, and we're on week 7 of the Raid Draft League. Or was it week 6? We're going into week 7. No, we're week 7. Sorry. My PC crashed. Apologies for the delay, but we do have an awesome matchup to show up. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about the playoff situation. As I mentioned, most of our playoffs players or have already been decided. And that includes the San Diego Palkias, Johnny, I forgot his team name. I should be better about this. But Johnny, Pokeson, the Boston Red Solaleos, My Wild Mercurals. Those are like guarantee spots already. Like that, nothing is gonna change. Like they are in the top 5, and whenever they lose or win, they should be fine. Now, the really important matches are gonna be Alolan Aegislash, Fisty Scrafty, and the new Barkloud Puppies, along with all Wildfish. Those 4 players are gonna be fighting for the 4 remaining spots, because if one of them loses in the next 2 weeks, that will affect their playoff chances. Unfortunately, that Jackie, Bat, they're both out. Solos' supporter, I believe he's also out. They have a small chance because they're 10th, but they will have to win the both weeks, and actually depends on what some of the other players do to actually see how they do it. But with no further ado, I'm gonna talk a little bit more of the playoffs in the second half of this video. Let's enjoy this match between KD and Angelo Hunter. Alright, and we're back with game 2 now. I just realized that I should have speed this up because it's just me talking and this. And yeah. Anyway, we get a Meowstic Cinderace from KD, and then Mimikyu Leopard from Angelo. I don't know if I like this. Angelo, why is this such a passive lead? I don't like this. I don't know. So I honestly think this is a very, very passive lead from Angelo after such a dominant. Like, what could happen besides maybe fake out on that Meowstic? Maybe, I don't know. But here is, I don't like the Mimikyu. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like the Mimikyu here. And then, but John looks good. And as I mentioned, this just looks a little bit weird. Okay, so Cinder is gonna go with the max. One thing to know is that unless Angelo calcs it, the Cinderace max attack goes through this disguise and should knock out the Mimikyu. And then yeah, we get it knocked out there. But I believe Katie was saying how, hey, I calced to survive that. And then Katie actually, because he thought he calced to survive that, he also did Trick Room. And oh my god, I don't know if I like this. I don't like this. Katie, why did you give them bigger? And then the best rip is coming out again now. And I mean, let's be honest. You just Sucker Punch. And okay, you could just max. This is looking really, really bad for KD. I mean, I don't like the Pokemons that Angelo brought in the back, so you absolutely has to max. And okay, I think Angelo told me why he maxed, but yeah, I don't know. This feels strange. Feels very, very, very strange. But now my dog is barking, so I have to momentarily stop this commentary. And you guys can continue with this. Okay, so Cinderace went to sleep. Zuzu. And this is very awkward. Looks still very in favor of Mr. Angelo Hunter. We see a Thunder Wave. Best misses the Thunder Wave. Oh, wow. Kinda getting lucky here, Angelo. Kinda getting lucky here. But Max Phantasm goes into Meowstic. Meowstic gets a knockout. Because remember, the Cinderace's sash. The sash wasn't in the Meowstic. And then, yeah, Meowstic just goes bye-bye. Cinderace sleeps again. Which is very unfortunately, because that was the last turn on Max. And I don't know. This is looking pretty good for Angelo. Maybe Angelo will have to hard throw, in my opinion, to actually lose this. Okay, so Zapdos coming in the back. Cinderace is now a tiny boy. Hopefully Cinderace wakes up. If it doesn't wake up, well, it's game over. And then you got Copycat. Why are you copycatting? No, you just sucker punch. Okay, I don't agree with that from Angelo. It's very risky to do that. Like, I think you should just go target the Zapdos instead. Just do another Max Phantasm potentially. Even if it protected, because you don't know. Okay, so Cinderace went to sleep. And then you also just gave... Oh, okay. Oh, I thought Angelo did Max Mindstorm. So, never mind. We good. So now this is looking pretty good for Angelo again. My apologies. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just yawn things. I'm surprised he didn't go for a yawn last game. Because got nothing to lose about that. But, okay, here's the mistake. He did pick up Psychic here. And what if Cinderace had Sucker Punch? Or if he protects, right? Like, and yeah, there you go. He gets a Sucker Punch in, and now you Psychic it. Why did you not go for the Zapdos that just literally protected Mr. Angelo? The best route now goes away. Bye-bye. TR just finished, and this is not looking good. Yeah, I think your move was probably either protect or try to knock out the Zapdos, right? Because now I don't think this yeah, I don't. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Katie, I don't know what you're thinking, but you should just attack. This is yours. You fumble it in turn 1, and Cinder fumble it again. I don't agree with that that protect. Why couldn't you copycat protect? Because I assume that's what Angelo went for. Like, that's actually interesting. Why could... Did he try to copy? Anyway, I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, but anyway. Fireball doesn't miss this time, and that should be potentially a one-hit knockout? Nope, it's not. But now it's just a matter of like Cinderace not dying to this. Never mind, Cinderace does die. Oh, but Katie had one more Pokemon. Okay, this is over. There's no way. Zapdos can stay asleep. The multi-tag, it was not gonna kill, so Suicune just has to like scald it, and this is game over. But Zapdos does wake up just to be like, yo, oh, I used to ride with my HP, but even if you crit, that Suicune gets you. Actually, I wonder if you actually will have survived. I wonder if you have survived if Katie had crit you. But I mean, the Zapdos was still faster. But good comeback, Katie. Good comeback. I enjoyed that. That was absolutely... I thought Angela fumbled the bag a little bit, but we take those. We absolutely take those. All right. So now we're in the game. KD versus Angelo Hunter. They're two really good friends. And as I mentioned before, Angelo is guaranteed playoffs. There are big chances of him just losing it and still making it is pretty safe. This is all about seedings, because Ally also is someone that is actually kind of like, fighting for it, which is funny. I believe that happened. Ally had Atmosphere, I think, fighting for first seed. So it's always funny that Ally always finds himself in these circumstances where they just have someone in the race, which I think is cool because of how week 8 is going to be panned out. But yeah, this is going to be from Angelo Hunter's POV. they didn't give me the raw footage, so I'm just stealing this from their Twitch video, and it's actually gonna be funny because they are actually in a call like Katie and Angelo, and that's why he's mostly talking to that. But anyway, we have Tapu Lele Halalucha from Katie's side with very good lead, and then nicknames makes this very, very hard. But there's Mesprit and Liepard. And here's the thing. We saw there's just like a weird thing where are you gonna start Trick Room? Because the way Angelo's team work is heavy on Trick Room, and I think it's our help. And again, it's a weakness policy Mesprit, and you can see you could do the whole copycat, right? Katie literally gave Angelo a TR. I mean, sorry, no fake out. They gave it the terrain. So you looking at Katie's team's like, what is stopping Angelo from just setting out TR right now? Like you could do the max Gar, yeah, with the Hatterene prankster copycat, which is what Angelo decides to go. And I agree, this is pretty solid. Like nothing you can really stop. There's honestly nothing they can really stop except I don't think Lele learns Trick Room. So if this goes off, then I think game one is looking very in favor of Angelo right now. You can see Angelo like smiling in the camera. We have it on the sides. It's actually quite hilarious. Yeah, the Max card, which again, this play has been very well known. A lot of people have done this, but we had Terrain instead of Esrip. It's pretty cool that if when or not Katie kind of expected it or just was like, yeah, it's fine. And yeah, looks like it's just gonna be a Moonblast into Liepard, revealing now the Swokusage, very common item. And then what is the Hawlucha gonna be doing? Okay, so the Hawlucha actually went for a throat chop into the Mesprit. Trick Room is up. You're the slowest 2 months right now, and you could just knock out that Hawlucha, potentially. Yeah, I mean, with a Max Mandstorm, I wouldn't be worried about the Lele, but it looks like... Okay, it looks like we're gonna ignore the Hawlucha that has throat chop. I mean, you're... Yeah, Katie is maxing Hawlucha now, and I think that's the smart thing to do. It's like, Katie was like, I might be able to knock you out with a max start. Oh, never mind. It's the Lele. All right. I didn't see the Lele being the one maxing, not gonna lie. But time to see what a helping hand into the Hawlucha. Ooh, I like that tech from the Hawlucha. Okay. Sucker Punch activates the weakness policy and reveals that it's a weakness policy to Katie. So really good information for Katie in this point. And then the Max Phantasm. This is enough to KO the Lele, and it's not enough. Lele's, thanks to the Dynamax, Lele's bulky enough to survive that. Now, what is Lele gonna do? Is it gonna knock... I mean, I'm hoping just gonna try knocking out the Mesprit. So we get Max Starfall. I don't know if that's gonna knock... Yeah, that's definitely does not enough, but we do get a change of terrain. We went from the Psychic and now to the Mystic terrain, which I think is pretty important because... I mean, that's a sucker punch in range. Like, you literally gave Angelo the chance to sucker punch you, and Best could just literally focus on the Hawlucha. So, it's not looking good. I mean, you could back Scar and read these, but it's kind of dicey. But I think this is where you go. You 100% go with this. Yep. I think you could have tried going the Max Scar. But will the Hawlucha survive this Mindstorm? And it doesn't, and this looks like a wrap-up to me, quite honestly. That I believe there is one return of Dynamax for the little Besprit, and 2 Pokemon stock now. And yeah, I think as I mentioned, from based on the teams like the Katie brought, there's really nothing stopping things. And the fact that you change it back to Psychic Terrain, I mean, it makes things a little difficult for the live part right now. Oh wait, actually that was the last round of Dynamax, so my bad. But I mean, this still looks really, really good for Angelo. I mean, you got a relax zone, you can even analyze switch. The only downside is, like, I mean, you could just John. Or you could fake, probably you copy canister or just bring something. Yeah, I'm just evading, like, what you reveal. But, as I mentioned, looks very, very favorable on him. Okay, so saving the liar part is interesting. Maybe just to have fake out and you can trick room. Cinderace goes for a protect, good read. And just like, yes, I got the right read here. And you know what? I gotta give it to you, Angelo. Gotta give it to you. Psychic goes into Suicune though, and that does a lot. And the message that so Skull is going to the best rip. So bye best rip. It's still looking pretty fine. You still have one more turn of TR. It would be funny if the Snorlax had explosion. I didn't really see it. Angelo's having so much fun. He's just like laughing around here. It's like Katie's like, oh no. I like the full shiny team. I didn't realize Angelo and Fancy and full shiny. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know it's your last turn of TR, so you might as well just deal with the Suicune. Because the Suicune has a high chance of not having protect, but like, you already did half of it. So maybe Celesteela can just knock out with whatever it did. I will have double into the Suicune just in case. Cinderace also goes for a double protect, but we'll see how it goes. And the Focus Sash is revealed on the Cinderace. Holy cow. Okay, that is super unexpected. I mean, you're still fine. Maybe. Don't miss that Meteor Beam. Because if you miss it, that's gonna J-Keys. Okay, so it doesn't mean that should be enough to knock out the Suicune. It does knock out the Suicune, so this is GG's. Good job, Angelo. I mean, you could die to a Pyro Ball, but doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because, again, you have one more Pokemon in the back. Shadow Ball, because it's at Sash level, Shadow Ball and anything is just gonna touch it. You can fake out, but again, doesn't matter because you just need to do one attack. And Cinderace doesn't have a spread attack. So, good job. Good job. Katie almost brought it back. I think maybe if they had Protect on the Suicune, that will have helped a lot. But, oh wait, actually there's Terrain. So, actually, yeah, cause Psychic Terrain. You Pyro Ball. Oh, Relaxo dodge. Okay, I think that was huge. My bad. So with Cinder, that's right. Because there's Psychic Terrain, Cinderace actually could have brought it back, 100%. Because if there was one to two more turns, then KD got. So really good close game. Even though I feel like Angelo should have played a little bit stronger. But GG's for game 1. All right, and we're gonna go game 3. The lead that Angelo had wasn't bad, but I feel like Katie's not gonna fumble the bag like that. Yeah, I like the Katie's opener. I think this is the stronger opening that he has, given what he does have. And now, see, I don't think you bring Liepard. I think you should have Bro Mimikyu, because then you force a 50-50 on who set up TR, right? I mean, you could just do this, and you know that the Meowstic has TR. So now it's a mind game. It's like, do you just do Max Guard and go? Or do you just go Yawn again? Yeah. So since he's gonna go with the yawn game, and I agree. I think the yawn game is probably the safer one. Mostly, so KD's whether or not he's gonna know to Dynamax or not. So KD does go for the Dynamax. Um, I'm a little scared, personally speaking, because you can Fireball the Mimikyu. Mimikyu is gonna go down, but you probably went for a Max Darkness, right? And then you're just letting yourself. Yeah. He was like, I'm just gonna try killing the oh wait, it was into the Liepard. Interesting, very interesting. And again, you set up Trick Room. Katie, please stop setting him. Katie, stop setting up Trick Room for Angelo, please. Oh. So you know, a little too big brain, and Katie realized, okay, I made the mistake again. I tried to be cheeky. Thunderwave goes into the Mimikyu. Okay, fair enough. This is the game of Thunderwave. You did get paralyzed. Yawn goes into and oh wait, actually no, paralyzed didn't go yet. So now this is a game of I'm gonna paralyze you and I'm gonna yawn you. I think that's pretty much what this game is gonna be in. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Like, if I would, but you have to be careful because that Suicune is still gonna be pretty annoying, right? It's kind of you got Trick Room up, but you don't have your stronger leads right now. So this is weird. If you guys are curious, Angel was like, why are you rooting for Katie? And it's like, because Katie's the underdog. And we actually did end up meeting like this past weekend or 2 weekends ago. So, okay, so Katie knocking out the Liepard is actually good for Angelo because now you get to switch in a Dynamaxmon. And because you want to be starting to use your TR rooms left correctly. And yeah, I mean, it's Cinder versus the world. You cool Willow is the Cinder. And then you could max the Celesteela, but I don't know, this is a weird game where neither of them seem to want to max right away. So yeah, we got Protect, another swap here. Cinderace also goes for a Protect. Okay. I don't know if I agree with this because now you can get Will-O-Wisp, Katie. Katie's scaring me like this. Also, this game is supposed to be like ×1, and it's still going pretty slow. Did I even do this correctly? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. But we'll see. Actually, while you're thinking, like, oh yeah, it is times 1.5, and it still feels kind of slow. Maybe I should, but like ×2 is so much faster. But anyway, another Thunderwave is coming into Celesteela, and Celesteela does not get paralyzed, but is the Meteor Beam gone? Oh, and the Meteor Beam does not miss. So I think this is pretty good for Angelo, but the more you play this game, the more chances are that you're gonna get paralyzed. Will-O-Wisp hits into the Suicune. Okay. Some the moves are hitting for both sides. TR is gone now. And I mean, yeah, you set up TR. There's no reason not to get TR set up again. And Celesteela is just gonna protect. Katie's like, what do I do? Protect goes go, okay. And then Skull into the Mimikyu, okay. And then the Mimikyu get paralyzed. Meowsy goes for Trick Room. Okay, Mimikyu did not get paralyzed, so Trick Room gets cancelled because Katie got the read right this one. So, pretty much a stalemate right now. Which is why, yeah, this is the right move. You want to be attacking the Mystic at this point. But a paralyze could be happening either way. If I was, yeah, helping her makes sense because you could probably just scald the Mimikyu. Shiriko! Oh my gosh, Shiriko missed, thankfully. Meowstic does go down, so Trick Room, unless the Mimikyu gets paralyzed, will be going up. And okay, so the TR did go up. Man, I vaguely remember there was like more paras going on. Is this like later? Am I even remembering games? But holy cow. Meowstic is gone though. This is looking very good for Mr. Angelo Hunter to take this set 2-1. What will Katie do? You have a Cinderace. And do you have a Zapdos? Because I don't know. You have a burn Suicune. And you might get burned again. Unless you keep Cinderace as a, the big one. So I'm not gonna lie. If I was Mr. Angelo Hunter here, I would just max. Wait, actually you can't. And then Kaguro gets up. We get the first para. Mimikyu does Phantom Force. Shirikos get avoided. Pyro Ball gets you hit. And will it be enough to knock out the Celesteela? And no, it's not enough. Celesteela actually survives on 6 HP. Damn. I forgot also that Katie already Dynamax. But I mean, you use your Sucker Punch here. You Sucker Punch here and get rid of the Celesteela and bring it back. Because if you're done, I will be... No! Katie, Sucker Punch that! Sucker Punch that! Oh, that is a lot of it. Katie, you had to Sucker Punch. Oh, or like double into the... If you're gonna do that play, you had to go for the Celesteela. Yeah, because now you can get Will-O-Wisp. It's over. Oh my god. Oh my god. OMG. Please tell me you Sucker Punch. Or Double Protect. He has Sucker Punch. Yeah, he has Sucker Punch. Why is Suicune getting me Drew? Okay, Sucker... Oh, okay. So see, if you have Sucker Punch last turn, KD, that would have been so clutch. But now your Cinderace is burned. Damn, the para working in the favor of KD in a way, but also very unfortunate. Unless he actually went for the Mimikyu, which I think was probably made a little bit more sense. But yeah, very unfortunate. And then I'm just like, I don't know what to do. But no, I agree. Best Brip has to come out at this point. The game has to start moving on, and I think this is the right call to do. Zapdos Protect, because I think this is the last turn of TR. Yeah, see, Angela's super excited, which is, and I don't blame, Katie for doing a Protect, because you have to call it out. You have to call out that this is what happens, and it's hard. He got the wrong call the first time. He got it the second time try. He just didn't want to risk it. So at this point, TR once again is free to go if Angelo wants to go with the TR. There's no reason not to. And then you can just Dynamax and knock out the Zapdos at least. Or be greedy and not Dynamax. I don't agree with this move from Angelo, by the way. I think that he should have Dynamax, but... Because if you're going for the Heatwave, you should have gone for Best Grip. In my opinion. If that was your move. Because now, what if Katie had double into your Best Grip? Yeah, because Heatwave should have been enough to KO the Mimikyu. So very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But I mean, at the end of the day, I liked the game. It was pretty good. I think you should just. I mean, they brought it pretty close, to be honest. I think. Not sure if it's because Angelo has Katie there in the call with him, like they're just chatting. But I felt like this game could have either they were trying to read each other, or they were just like, maybe I just do this and stuff. It just kind of felt like that, to be quite honest. But I am happy that it went to game 3. Angelo apparently has not really beaten Katie before in draft matches, and this is one of his first victories. So Zapdos gets a protect. Goes, and I mean the burn probably affected it, but yeah. They almost went to timer, holy cow. They actually almost went to timer. That's insane. That actually is insane. Man, what if you have just protected again and you were normal type? Actually, I think that's what he should have done. He should have wasted another Dynamax turn. Kika Drain will knock out Suicune. And he knows that. And that's why he's just gonna go for a Zapdos. I mean, Zapdos dies to maybe... Zapdos just dies to Mindstorm, right? Yeah. I mean, the crit didn't matter. We saw how much it did. The double makes sense just because I think there's the para. So, yep. All right. Well, Angelo, congrats on keeping your winning streak alive. You have one more match left, and let's see how this goes. And with that, we are coming into the rankings for week 7. We got a couple upsets happening, and I hope you guys enjoyed that match. I because of my computer, I didn't have time, honestly, to really go too much into finding my co-caster for this. And Katie and Angela are both of one of my co-casters, so I couldn't just have them really showing the match. But I really enjoy it. Like I said, that game didn't matter. Both of them are in playoffs regardless of the results, so it's looking pretty good for them. But yeah, this is the ranking for week 7. We have the Mawile Murkrows on first spot and the San Diego Palkies on second. And it's actually really close between the two because they ended up having the same record for week 7. Then Johnny staying safely in week 3. Pokeson, despite them losing to Sven, because they were already so ahead, they were just fine and they were sitting comfortably in the 4th spot. Boston, stays there. And then we have Fisty Scrafty, New Parallel Puppies, Alolan Ageless, all Wildfish, and the Solosis supporters all on the bottom. So these 5 players all have a chance to make it. Although Solosis supporters, things are not looking good. If my numbers are correct, their chances are probably the smallest because with the current results, even if they chew they wouldn't be able to take the 8th spot. I think it's a little bit too dicey. I will confirm once we talk a little bit more about playoffs. But as I mentioned, the top 5, 100% lock into playoffs. Congratulations to the Mawile Murkrows once again making it back. The same for San Diego Palkia. Both of them participated in my league on season 1. Once again, they make it to playoffs, guarantee. It's actually pretty impressive, and hopefully they don't play each other because they're both fighting for first and second seeding, and because their matches go how week 8 pans out for them will depend a lot of how this final standings will look like. But yeah, you 5 are lose or win. You guys are solid, and it's just a matter of seeding. Now, for my rank 6 to 10, right? We actually have a very spicy match. Fisty Scrafty versus Alolan Ageless. Sven did the upset versus Pokeson. He had to chew all Pokeson because Fistis Craft actually ended getting a forfeit from Bat's team. So they were 2-0 already. Now Fistis Crafties and Alolan Aegislash are gonna fight it between them to decide who has the safe spot. And I'm really excited to see who's get it, because actually in this case, the Fistis Crafties, even if they lose, they have still a chance to make it into playoffs. Fistis Crafties can lose and still make it if either all Wild Fish or New Bark Puppies also lose. So a lot of these scenarios, which I think this also potentially could help solo supporters make it into playoffs, because that should move them all a little bit more. And as I mentioned, Fistis Crafty and Alolan Aegislash, because they one of them is gonna lose, they're also gonna be dropping potentially to one spot. So solo supporters, that's their condition. They not only do they have to be winning both their win their match on week 8, they also need the other people in that 6 to 9 to also lose. It is unfortunately looking pretty dicey. Jackie has the potential of upset, but Jackie will be fighting Joe K. Then New Bark Wild Puppies will be fighting the Mawile Murkrows. So it's a little tough, but it's doable, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to see what this ends as, but our next video will be the rankings on week 8, and we will also be talking about the playoffs teams, especially 1 through 5, as they are already sealed. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Until next time, bye!